Double Liverpool transfer error was already made in summer as $107 million FSG write-off may block deal. Welcome to the Liverpool channel. If you are a faithful fan and want to stay on top of everything that happens with the Reds, subscribe to the channel and click the bell not to miss anything. It seems as if Liverpool has used all the money it had available for the January transfer window on a move for a forward. The deal for Cody Gakpo could rise as high as $54 million, $50M, £44M. And now time is very much running out for the Reds to bring in the midfielder that many of their supporters have been demanding this month. Theoretically, the club could generate funds through player sales and put those towards addressing what is the weakest area of the squad. But in reality, as James Pearce of The Athletic points out, there are few obvious contenders to make way. Pearce does pick out reserve goalkeeper Caoimhín Kelleher, a player who, as explored here, should earn the club a handsome return when he does eventually depart. But that would require an external replacement, with no academy goalkeeper ready to become Alisson's deputy and Adrián only third-choice level. In fact, the only player that actually looks surplus to requirements right now is defender Nat Phillips. He's fifth in the centre-back pecking order when everyone is fit, and, now that Rhys Williams has been recalled from Blackpool, he won't need to be kept around during Virgil van Dijk's injury layoff. But we've already seen that the club will find it difficult to receive the kind of money it wants for Phillips. Looking to other departments, midfielder Curtis Jones would have been a prime candidate for a lucrative sale, as an inconsistent but young and homegrown player, but Liverpool awarded him a new contract in November and appears determined to persist with him. Other than that, nobody really stands out. Some are too good, some are too important, some have just arrived and some simply wouldn't fetch a worthwhile fee. As it stands, Liverpool is already set to lose 4 first-team players in the summer when they reach the end of their contracts. Jurgen Klopp, however, has said he wants to keep Roberto Firmino, via goal, and hinted before the weekend's clash with Chelsea that he'd like James Milner to stay too, via The Independent. It looks, then, as if Naby Keita and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will be the 2 players who depart on free transfers. Between them, according to Transfermarkt, the pair cost Liverpool $107 million, £86M, €98M. Allowing valuable assets to leave for nothing has always felt like poor business, at odds with FSG's self-sustaining policy. And while you might point out that there's still technically time to sell Keita or Oxlade-Chamberlain before the January deadline, it doesn't seem likely. That's because any interested clubs may simply prefer to wait until the summer when they know they can sign them for free. Indeed, foreign sides are already able to negotiate pre-contract terms with the duo. And on top of that, the players themselves know they are more likely to secure a wage increase by waiting for the customary free transfer auction at the end of the season. As such, it may have been a mistake from Liverpool and FSG not to cash in on both 6 months ago. We should avoid engaging in excessive revisionism, because while Keita has only just returned to the starting lineup after an injury-ravaged start to the campaign, he was in a good place in the summer. He'd just come off the back of one of his most encouraging seasons yet, reaching 40 appearances and making an important contribution to Liverpool's quadruple push. But many have called for FSG to be more ruthless, and perhaps, given the player's persistent injury troubles, it should still have cashed in while it had the chance. This would no doubt have been a controversial call, but it may have brought long-term benefits. The case of Oxlade-Chamberlain ought to have been far more clear-cut. His last Premier League appearance of 2021-22 came on February 19, with Klopp seemingly disinterested in using him. And yet he surprisingly remained at the club. Now, both Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain are set to follow in the footsteps of fellow midfielder Georginio Wijnaldum and become a free agent. But while the Dutchman's remarkable fitness record and profound importance to the team justified the decision to keep him for an extra year, Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain have both been unreliable for various reasons. It's clear, then, that Liverpool made a mistake in keeping the pair and passing up its best fundraising opportunities. That could now play a part in blocking any January business. For years, the Reds seemed so well run under FSG, but the events of this season have seen that reputation unravel. If indeed the deadline comes and goes without a midfield addition, it will only serve as confirmation of the state of dysfunction. Want to have quick and exclusive news about Liverpool? Then subscribe to the channel and click the bell not to miss anything.